Okay, let's continue our career agent missions. First of all, let's collect our daily gifts while logging with the new character. And we continue with our Industrialist entrepreneur missions. So first there's a transportation mission. Should be pretty simple to conclude. Let's just have some guns prepared for our next missions. Most probably we'll have also something to fight. Where are those data sheets? There they are. We'll take them with us and away we go. Remember, before doing all these missions, try to get in a corporation with a low tax. If you can find one, look in the description of the video, so you get all the results of your completing of these missions, and stop paying to the NPC corporations high tax. Now we shouldn't let this training skills queue empty, so let's continue with our scanning skills. Let's add up a few. So we are training this Kaldari character mainly because we'll try to do exploration when we finish the career agent missions, and the Kaldari ship focused on exploration has an extra mid slot, the Heron, which will come in handy for us to insert one more module while we'll go to work. The other races provide ships with only 4 mid slots, I think, maybe even 3. This one has 5, which will be a good thing. And also, as starter missions, fighting NPCs with the Kaldari race, you should get skilling for missiles. You will be able to use a destroyer with the light missiles, which will be much easier to keep a distance from the NPCs and kill them from far until you learn more. Okay, so next mission, we need to acquire some goods. We are being introduced to a new model, the Salvager, and of course maybe some pirates. So let's fit this Salvager and head out. Salvager is a high slot module, so you'll need to make room for it there. It doesn't require, it's not consuming one of the turret points or launcher hard points, so just to keep in mind, when you have 5 high slots but only 4 turret hard points, one of the extra slot can be used for this kind of modules like the Salvager. It seems during the years the space in EVE Online transformed quite a bit. It's pretty shiny last period, way more than I find it comfortable. That's why I'm trying always to zoom out and look around to find a darker part of space to keep the view on. Now, during these missions, we are flying the ships we are being provided first-hand by the game, but later on keep in mind, never fly very small ships, because there's a lot of gankers, people which are watching the gates, so in case you have something valuable in your cargo hold, but you are in a very paper thin ship, you will die for sure. So the minimum to travel, it's at least a frigate. And as I said before, never autopilot. It's the worst thing you can do. Okay, to use the Salvager module, as for any other module, you need to have your target locked, and then we can activate our module. So we have access to the rack. We looted and we can go back. Actually, this Salvager will be used to salvage racks, not unlock them like it is presented in this tutorial, but after you loot your racks, you can just go to them and salvage it, and whatever modules were installed on the ship, there's a slight chance you can recover something. And as you can see, it is possible that your salvager needs more cycles to salvage anything, so just be patient. Let's see also if we get anything. We keep the inventory open. Wonderful scraps. Okay, let's head back.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, let's see for our next mission. Mine some more, reprocess it. 333 units of titanium. Okay. First, let's see. We don't have 100 from nothing. Make some, but we have enough titanium. Should be enough to complete the mission. Are they requesting us to mine from somewhere specific? Let's see what was exactly in the details. Okay, so it seems we need to acquire this titanium from a specific location. We cannot just use the one we have, so let's just use our venture. We'll fit it also with the gun as instructed. And head out. Did we receive any more minor? Yeah, we have one more minor one, so we can take out the civilian. Let's use the minor one, but we cannot. We have only 2 turret hardpoints. For a gun, we need to use one of these points. We are not able, as you will see, to put there a gun, so we have to go out with only one miner. So let's just put one of these guns up, and now we'll need some ammo. For example, missile launcher will not be able to fit at all because our launcher hardpoints are 0. It needs to be a gun of different type. Where's our Merlins? There it is. Let's take some ammo, and it all goes there. 200 bullets should be enough for our little mission. Okay, and we have a micro warp drive, should be enough. Let's head out. Now during these missions we are receiving these modules for free. In the future, of course, you'll want to buy for yourself all kind of modules. We have a lot of options. For example, another miner. You can see the variations. If you want a better one, you can find them here. You can compare them by using this compare. All of them. Of course, eliminate whatever it's unbelievable expensive, and then just check which attributes you are more interested, how much CPU it consumes in case you are limited in CPU, or how much in case of the miners, what's the mining amount, for example. Yeah, this will be generally per 60 seconds. Also the range, maybe it's interesting at some point and so on. For everything in this game you can compare all this module like this, find one which you need to buy. In general, never buy the tech one, find the variations, and when you have the money and the ability use it's better to head to the tech 2. But tech 1 usually they are even more expensive and not as good as other variants of tech 1. For example, in this case would be this or this, and you can see even the price is lower for the other variants. If you don't believe me, you can just compare them and you will see. Now let's see. Okay, we have one asteroid. Now let's mine. We'll wait for some pirates, kill them. When we have enough Velspar, we just go. Failing to follow my own advices. If you mine and you didn't really get to modify your overview, don't leave it on mining. Please switch to general or somewhere else, other tab where you can see if other pilots are coming, pirates or anyone else, so you have a chance of escaping. And also, while mining, orbit what you are mining, so you are not standing still. Now let's see if this little friend comes close enough. We changed the ammo, now we can shoot at 12 kilometers, so we'll just fire. We should have enough ore by now. Let's see. Yeah, this will give us almost 2000 tritanium, so it's more than enough. First, let's loot this wreck and then we'll head back. I wouldn't advise you to lose time to salvage this wrecks, because you will not get very interesting stuff. This becomes interesting way later in game, if you fly in a fleet and you have and you are killing some big NPCs. Not these ones during tutorial, they are pretty crap.
Docking request accepted.
So we need to reprocess some of that Velspar we just mined. To produce some tritanium, let's just reprocess it all so we can complete our mission. Okay, now we are being introduced to the data analyzer, and it seems it's more of a fighting mission. So we'll take our Merlin back, we'll install the data analyzer and head out.
Drive active.
Also these Kaldari ships look pretty good. That's also one of the reasons I'm using them, but not the main reason. As I told you, for exploration for beginners, that Heron is one of the best ships. But still, the ships look good also. Okay, so to access this data storage, we need to lock it and use our data analyzer on it. This will do a lot. This is the hacking mini game. This is a very simple variant of it. As it works, you get numbers, what they represent, the distance until something good or bad. Good meaning the core which you need to find, like this one. Let's look for a bad thing. Not really. Yeah, this is without anything. It's a very interesting little game. You will learn how to do it, and it's very important how we will fit our ship in able to have the most power ability to hack it. We'll discuss about this when we get there.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now for our next mission, we need to travel to another station and carry this encoded data chip. Let's make sure it's in a, we need to put it in our cargo. And drive.
Corp drive active. Corp drive active.
You may think at some point that okay, we need to make 4, 5, 8 jumps. I have time to do something. Just toggle the autopilot and do something. I advise you not really. Just dock somewhere or leave your ship somewhere safe if you need to do something. Never use autopilot. It's the worst idea you could have in this game. I mean, at the point where your ship values something or you have something valuable in your cargo hold, or if you have some implants which were relatively expensive, because if your pod is killed, that is your capsule, then you lose the implants and you have to buy them again. Oh, that's not so nice. So never travel by autopilot.
Corp drive active.
Whenever you see an icon here, please check it when you enter a new solar system, and you'll see what's happening in the system and what modifications might appear to your ship, because they are pretty important. These are temporary, like this winter events now, that system, also this one, see, it's ice storm which has these modifications to everyone who's in the system.
Corp drive active.
Now as we complete these missions at another base, another one where is our career agent, just right click his location, set destination and fly back.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
This annoying time which takes until our ship enters warp. It's called line time. For each ship is different. You can find it here. The longer it is, the worse it is, of course. You are in danger of being caught. This can be modified through skills and through modules. And of course, it's also dependent on the ship you are flying. For us in exploration, we'll want that number as small as possible, so we can escape any dangerous situations. And until now, I've flown ships with under 2 seconds, which were good enough. I mean, I never died because of that time, but because I was careless. But we'll see that later on.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Now in high-sec we just fly carelessly from gate to gate, which is not a big problem, especially I suppose in these areas where mainly new players are. But later on, if you'll wander in low sec and null sec, you will want to avoid jumping from gate to gate, because then you can enter in bad situations, and you avoid that by jumping to some other things before jumping to your gate, like planets, the sun, or other structures in the system. And if you want, you can see from the solar system map, F9, you are this little cross. For example, if you want to go to some gate, let's see, where's the gate? Let's suppose here would be a gate, then you would like to find something which is not in this line, for example there, then fly to that gate to avoid any tricky situations. but more on that in the exploration discussions we'll have.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now let's see what's our new mission. We need to buy a module, which is this one, and we need to drop it off here where we are. So let's just right click it, view market details, find one in the station from the sellers. You can order by the head of the column, so obviously we don't want to lose more time. If we order by price, we will see we need to fly 4 jumps for only a 5,000 difference, so it doesn't matter. Right click the one you want to buy, which is in this station, the seller. Buy this one piece, buy. So now it's in our inventory. We can see it right there, tracking computer, so we can complete the mission. And as for the next one, we need to kill some pirates, and it seems we'll need a relic analyzer. Which is the same kind of module as the data analyzer. We'll need to fit it to our ship before leaving. Okay, so let's fit it and go on our way.
Warp drive active.
Okay, at the next gate it seems we have some little pirates here. We can shoot at 14. Let's reload with something else here, so we can fire at a greater distance. 2000, no, antimatter we had. I'm not doing anything correctly. Let's see which one gives us the longest range. Yeah, it seems these guns, the blasters are very short distance. So, but we are very next to him, so let's kill him. At this level the pirates don't really possess any threat, so you have time to play with your commands. It really doesn't makes a difference if you are slow by a few or even more seconds. That's the point. Now for every weapon you'll use, you will see the optimal range and the fall off range, so the maximum distance until that weapon has an effect, also the optimal one, and there's very big differences between all type of turrets and so on, and it all translates into how do you want your gameplay to be, from distance, from a close, which guns do you prefer? It's nothing really something is best or not, it's mainly by preference, which ships you like, what style you like, and informations about this are tons of it over the internet, so you can find, of course you can find information in game just by clicking everything, and if you want in-depth discussions you can enter Reddit or UniWiki or any website with info. Let's head to our cargo, which needs to be analyzed with the Relic analyzer. So again, you need to have it locked. This is the mini game. This you have to think it as we are inserting a virus in the in a computer, let's say, which gates some box. So this is our virus. This is our virus health, the coherence, and our virus strength, with how much power we can hit the systems which are defending the box. I don't think we will see, there are no systems defending now, but we will see. They are drawn like firewalls or antivirus or so on, depending on each type. We need to take different type of decisions, and we'll learn this when we get to the last career agent, maybe. I don't know how these missions are now for the exploration. If not, when we'll do the exploration, some exploration, to see how much ISK can we get per hour at this point in EVE Online as a beginner. Okay, next mission looks like it's a cargo hauling mission. So we need to carry this stuff. Okay, let's just scoop it in our cargo hold and be on our way.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
So the more missions you do with these agents, you have your standings increasing. Um, this is important at some point if you want to continue doing missions. You will need very good standings with the faction or corporation they are from. Then you need to do most probably a lot of missions at level 2 until you get your standings up, but not any missions. You need to do missions for the agents for the corporation which you want to go also for missions of level 3 and so on. And this will we can see in the agency
Docking permission requested.
and the agents, mission agents, for example security agents.
Docking request accepted.
Now if we want level 2 agents, we don't see anything. Why not? Ignore standings requirements. Yeah, because we don't have the standings requirements yet. These initial missions are giving us a pretty big boost in standings, and then you can find the agents which can give you level 2 missions and then level 3. And I suppose after that it starts to become profitable. I don't think level 3 are any good profit, but we'll see about that also later. So our next mission is to acquire some goods again. 2 afterburners. Okay. Let's see if we have any of them. We have 1. Now we have 2. Okay, so we can just complete the mission. If you didn't have it, you just right click it, view market details, sort after price, find the first one in your station, buy, you need it to scroll. Instead of writing, you can just keep your mouse hovering over the box and scroll. It's way easier. Do the scroll to 2, buy, and that's it. So this is done. Next, which is the last one of our entrepreneur path. We'll get a blueprint copy and we have to build it. So let's build 1000 score jackets. Accept. Let's use the blueprint. Let's see what we need. Now, 100 pieces per run, so we need 10 runs. Okay, it seems we have enough of these minerals already in our cargo hold, and it will take 47 minutes. Okay, let's yeah, I'm stopping. Let's try nonetheless. Not the blueprint. This blueprint produces scourge rockets. Let's find them. Sort by price in this station. Let's buy 1000. And let's try like this and not lose so much time. Let's see if we can trick the career agent. Nah, it seemed it's worth, so we don't need to lose time making it, but you understand now how to do it. Okay, so that's it with the Industrialist missions. So we'll need to meet once more for these missions for the Explorer, and the one which I want to reach at the most. So see you in a bit. Bye.